Hello, hello, welcome everybody. Merry Christmas is coming up real fast, isn't it? Season greetings from the city of Shamokin. Who we got in here tonight? I just popped in. We got Mark. What's up, Mark? Rose, I see you. Hello, hello. Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, yeah, here we are. It's coming up real fast. I know I started a little early, but better early than late. But can you hear me? Everybody hear me okay so far? Ten minutes. 10 minutes to Christmas. Awesome, right? Sounds good so far. That's what I like to hear. I don't know if I had the noise reduction on the mic turned on or whatnot, but I figured we start off here in the center of Market Street where most of the decorative stuff is. I rode down Independent on the way through. Took a little recording of that. That's pretty cool looking, actually. Nice old town feel coming through there. As you pull in the Market Street, bam! Season greeting, right? It's 4 p.m. Xmas Day there. All right. Merry Christmas. We're just about to start celebrating here. I appreciate you joining us here, Mark. Well, yeah, we'll take a look around. It definitely decorated. I know I haven't been out here at all this season since probably Thanksgiving. I haven't rode around and did a live stream. But it definitely have been nice and decorated around here. Candles and angels on the light pole. I think this is going to be a cool spot up here at the Indies. The Independent Fire Association, if you remember correctly, we have done a video there. Awesome group of people. There's the Indies. They're decorated up nice, aren't they? And of course, all up and down Lincoln Street will probably look pretty cool too. But we'll go over here to see the Christmas tree. There's the Christmas tree. So you got a lot of folks popping in. Merry Christmas, everyone. You're shot. Oh, I bet, bro. I know what it's like, man. We're not as young as it used to be, huh? Where we could handle that. Man, look at that. They got some nice decorations on that house over there, too. I did well. And of course, they have that out all the time over there, I believe. Year round, that decoration. Well, yeah, man, let's get out safely here and crack on. A lot of traffic out of nowhere for some reason. But if you look up and down the street, they got stuff on every pole up and down Market Street on this side over here. We'll do that on the way back down, but drummer guy, little drummer boy. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Take a pause every now and then and take a look at some of the decorations, So it looks like, even on this side, they got the trees on the poles there. Gives you that old town vibe, It is an old town. Gotta have the old town vibe. It is pretty cold. I didn't turn the heat on my bike, or not on my bike, but on my jacket yet. I'm pretty warm now, but as I'm riding, I'm starting to feel that chill. That's for sure. No cars coming up behind me, so we're still cruising. Bike's hitting really nice right now, actually. Not too bad. Little pedal and it takes off. And that's pretty much the end of this one up on Market Street. It gets not too decorative up that way for some reason. I guess this is the cutoff point. Well, we'll go down this side though and check this out too. I've seen a lot of signs and stuff in the center though, advertisements and some street cutouts. There's a candy cane over there somewhere. Cat running across the street. Gotta love that. Well, I didn't even see those people there till the last second, but I don't know, it's alright though. I like driving around talking to myself. Wow, that's really cool. Hold on a second, y'all. We gotta stop and take a look at this one. Awesome job, y'all. Whoever lives here, y'all did a great job. If you watch, you follow the channel, good job, y'all. Whoa. Get a better perspective of what the tree looks like from this distance here. And then, like I said, that's the Independent Fire Department. Fire Association, I should say. Jonathan, hello. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Andrew, hello. Merry Christmas. Good seeing the usual folks popping in and saying hello. Really, really awesome, actually. Holy moly. Got a little chilly out here, actually. I'm going to turn my jacket on here. Warm myself up real fast with this thing, I'll tell you what. All right, let's crack on. We got more to see. That's for sure. Might not be the longest stream in the world tonight, but we definitely getting out and doing something, aren't we? I know I've been relaxed on my live streams. I haven't been doing many of them. Man, that's a big pile of snow in the road right there. Glad I was looking. Instead of looking at the chat, you know, I just got to pay attention to the road. Well, it's just been blistery cold out for a bike ride, but now I'm set for doing more now. I got nice proper gear, so we'll probably be out more often now, as long as it don't snow. It's supposed to be snowing here at midnight, actually, according to my weather map. That's why, yeah, I don't mind riding in the snow for a little bit, but we won't ride too long on that. But we're going to head down Independence Street here in a second and take a look at this. Is like, if you want to talk about old Coal Region classic vibe, feel, that's how it starts. That's how it starts right there, y'all. I guess this is really cool looking, actually. Yeah, we're gonna crack on down the road here. I'm gonna pull off to the side somewhere safe because I want to catch up on that chat right there. It's a beautiful sidewalk right here. We can stop on. I'll bend down so I can see it a little bit. Heidi, hello. Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining, actually. I love their channel. If you're not familiar with it, she'll put her link up there. Check their channel out. It's very interesting stuff I'm learning on Chile. My first time ever watching that kind of stuff. Ralph. Happy birthday, Ralph. That's what's up, Ralph. Glad you could be here either ways, bro. Merry Christmas. Well, yeah, let's get the classic Coal Region feel. The vibe right here. Can you feel the vibe? Yeah, wait till y'all hear this track that Robbie from I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring. He made me 2 little tracks he sent me on an email the other day. Wait till I put these songs out on I don't know what I'm going to do to make a video for him or what video I'm going to use them in, but that guy's amazing. Thank you, Rob, from I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring. Yeah, Walking Philly, the podcast, or Walking Philly, yeah. Mr. Workhead's had to switch his channel. I hear he's having issues. I'm not 100% sure what it is yet. I haven't followed up on it. But Ralph did give me a little message about that. I appreciate it. But yeah, we stand by Mr. Work, so Definitely check out his other channel, Walking Philly, the podcast, I believe it's called. I'm subscribed to it, that's for sure. That's crazy what happened, though. I hear he got hacked. I hope that never happens to anyone. Getting your channel that's doing so well, getting hacked, all that hard work you put in for it. That's crazy, though. And especially now, too, man. Like, whoa, you know? Yeah, Walking Philly, the podcast got hacked, yep. No, that's the Deep View one that got. Yeah, but that's a lot of water coming out of nowhere. That building completely dark nowadays. But yeah, we go check it out some more. Sorry, y'all, I won't be able to keep up with the chat. I just want to ride up and down the street real quick. And I can see him popping up there. It's just I want to keep my eyes on the road for ice and stuff. It's a little different. I hope the wind's not too bad. Is the wind okay, y'all? You ain't hearing the wind too crazy, I hope. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. These lights are doing havoc on the camera. So it gets brighter, it gets darker, it gets brighter, it gets darker. I don't get it. I guess I should just take it a little bit slower, maybe. I really like how they have this set up here going across. Let's let that focus for a second. That is really cool how they do that. Earlier when I came out, I was starting up here at the post office, starting to ride through up there. Like the smoking PD, there's 3 of them, or not 2 of them, I'm sorry, just 2 of them circling around real fast. I don't know what they were up to, though. They just kept driving around, and I kept doing my thing, so who knows what they were up to. Can we open our presents now? If you wish, yeah, open them all up. There we go. We'll crack on with some more. Boom. That was a big bump there, I'm sorry. Yeah, I like it though. I mean, for a small city vibe and old classic feel, it's a nice little look out here, ain't it? I'm sure there's more to be seen, but you know, this is just a area that we're familiar with riding when we do these little live streams, you know, so I don't think we ever come out this time of year and actually looked around, have we? On top of the library there, they put a little platform up and put a real tree. Is that a real tree? I'm not 100% sure if it is, but they put a tree up there on a platform every year. It just kind of hangs there. I'll go over here to the side where it's semi-safe. Give you a little look at this thing. I see it there. It's up on a platform. But yeah, they're doing a lot of work to the library. Structurally making it sound. I think they're gonna put elevators in and bring it all up to code. Fire alarms, fire suppression, everything is going in. They're gonna make it an up-to-date building, I guess you could say. In other words, it's a beautiful building in there. I'm glad they're preserving that. Because as you see, as you come up and down these streets here, all over cities like this, not just in the coal region, you got big open spaces here now where buildings used to stand for whatever reason. There's another darn cat. Holy moly. They're everywhere. We're being overrun by the putty cats. Kind of crazy if you ask me. Yeah, but someone did find the keyring. I just drove past the first location for Keyring Friday. Someone did find that, and they did post that. Someone did find the sticker and posted that. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. I think we'll be doing more interactions like that. And then, of course, for you viewers that are far away, just shoot me a message, and we'll work something out by getting you something. Yeah, shoot me a message on the Facebook page. I might make a little competition where when we do premiere videos or something like that, the first 3 might get something, you know. something like that. You know, I would figure it out. Like the first viewer, the first one to say one, will get a key ring or something like that. But then, you know, I put too many videos out that I'll be sending key rings out like every other day. So we have to come down and take a look at the churches. You know that. It's Christmas. So here's a Ukrainian church. So we've seen this one a bunch of times. Very big. Very big. I don't know if there's a cupolas up there or just domes to make nice looks. And you gotta remember, even at night, there's fences there, even if you can't see them. It's really dark through here. Oh, I'll turn this way. There's a big massive one right here as well. Big massive church. They don't look like they're having midnight services today, do they? Yeah. Yeah, smoking. I'm learning as I go. That's how it happened. I moved up here and I learned it just by getting out and checking it out and exploring it. And this was even before I started the channel. So I kind of know a little bit about the area I live in now, but I'm actually learning more as we go together on this channel. I'm learning the history and the culture and, you know, I mean, the stuff behind the scenes with the fire department is awesome. Different. It's definitely different than where I'm from. And I love it, actually. I love every bit of what we're doing up here in the coal region. I mean, it has its moments, you know, it is a boring area most of the time, but, you know, it is what it is, though. It's not the... I just rode over a bunch of glass. That's crazy. Where are all these cars coming from? Why are they all going down into the 5th Ward? A lot of cars. Yeah, well, I just rode over all that glass there, though. That's where a fire was, the vehicle fire, like a week or so ago, right here across from Penn, Jersey. So, yeah. I don't see any real damage done to anything but glass laying everywhere. So I just gotta be careful, that's all. At least nothing damage done to any buildings, at least, from that vehicle fire. I wasn't getting up at 2 in the morning to come down to it, so... By the time I would have got out of bed, dressed, and out down here, our awesome heroes at the fire department right up the street here would have had it already taken care of, so... I saved my energy and probably I didn't even know about it till the next morning, to be honest. Well, yeah, city of Shamokin. Not much really to it, you know? It's not that big. It's not that small either, but definitely something. Ooh, that's a lot of ice right there. These tires will not like ice, I'm gonna tell you. All right, what we up to? CNT's here? What? What's up, CNT? Merry Christmas, Jeremy. And who else did I not say hi to yet? If I didn't say hi to you because I was riding, I apologize. Well, what's up, everyone? No fires that I'm aware of today. Thank goodness. I'm really glad when there's not content to be made in those, to be honest with you. When there is, you know, I'll be there to do it. But like I tell everyone, I'd rather not have content to record when it comes to fires. And I mean, that's a great thing. But if it does happen, yes, I will be there to do it. That's content. That's what I do. That's the kind of interests me, you know. Unfortunately, it doesn't interest everybody, but I'm not there for the tragedy part of it. I'm there to glorify what the volunteer fire departments are doing, the local people, the heroes, you know, stuff like that. That's more of what it's about. and educational too, because the fire departments look back and they can watch these videos and learn from, whatever they need to learn. I'm not going to act like I know. So, but it has been mentioned to me that from other firemen that it's great training tools to see other ways things are done in other areas. Because one, you could adapt it into your area and it might work for you, or you can offer them some hitters and it might help them. You never know. Pretty cool stuff, they say. Like I say, I'm not the expert. I ask the experts for that information. All right, anyway, I'm trying to find a spot to pop and chill for a second. I'm thinking an illumination station, but you never know. These sidewalks are bouncy, bouncy. I see something light up on the screen there. Something nice just happened. Who's being nice today? Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. You're always so nice, man. I appreciate it. Bam. Doom. Doom's on here. Doom's a fireman up here at the rescue company, actually. I know who Doom is. Thanks for everything you guys do up there, and thanks for all the awesome information you guys gave me, the history and everything of your guys' station, and all the great stuff you guys continue to do for your community. I 100% appreciate all of you. Merry Christmas to all y'all up there at the rescue company. Yeah, Harrisburg is probably the closest Amtrak you can get here. I miss living in Harrisburg because I wasn't far from that bus station. I lived up on Allison Hill, right off, how Market Street comes down to the Amtrak. If you look at it, Jonathan, I lived up in the Berry Hill Street neighborhoods. So if you go all the way up Market Street, bust you first right on 13th and go up the Berry Hill neighborhoods, that's where I'm from. We'll cruise down this way a little bit. There are folks everywhere right here. They all going in the laundromat late at night on Christmas or early morning Christmas, whatever you want to call it. There are people walking down here too. This is more than unusual. Pop up over here though. Post up here for a second so I can catch up with these chats. Yeah, I was watching your live a little bit while I was at work earlier, CNC. Popped in. We had you on the big screen for a bit. Pottsville's a pretty distance from me, actually. Yeah, I don't see any churches having any celebrations right now, Rose. Doom the Clown. Good to have you here, bud. I gotta get I don't know if the drone's gonna work anymore after the beginning of the year, y'all. Did you see what they did to DJI? The brand I use, DJI. It's a damn shame, man. I might not be able to have a drone anymore. I'm gonna turn these on low. It's getting a little bit too hot with this coat on. I'm gonna turn them off, actually. The heated jacket's making me too warm, actually, y'all. And it was on a low setting. But yeah, I hope I'm still able to fly that thing here soon. No, I don't have any nothing new in the series, no. I have the same one still. I believe you have this one already, Doom. Oh, I thought I had one with me. Yeah, I do. I see it, but I just can't get to it for some reason in my pocket. Ralph's on the chat too, actually. It's the Ralph series. I believe you have this one already, right? I don't know if you can see that in there. I think that is the 210. What? 210 Outdoors, yeah. Is he in here? Oh, no, 210. Yeah, I love 210 Outdoors. That's an awesome channel. I actually met him in person. That's how I actually got to get into his channel. Really awesome guy in person, too. Yeah, Rose, you were there, too. Yeah, 210 Outdoors. That's how I got into his channel and found out about it. He was at the creators meetup back in it was Labor Day weekend. That was, Rose, over at Knoebels. Yeah, we're going to do that again this year. Actually, there's going to be a creators meetup over there as well. Again, there's also the Skeeterville meetup. There's all kinds of meetups I got to go to, I think. And it's awesome. That's where I also met Robbie from I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring. That was pretty cool, you know. Skeeters, I met them there as well. And then that's how we got to doing these collabs together in the coal region. And Random Adventure 2.0 Tony, where we at What We Doing, local coal region one as well, is the host of it. So make sure we always check his channel out. Really awesome inspiration that guy is, actually. To have a stroke and then he goes out and he does more things than what these young kids don't even try to do. He's an awesome stealth camper. Always out doing something. Hiking and all, too. Oy. I just don't know which direction to go today, y'all. Everything looks the same around here. Somebody got the snacks. We're going to go sit in the center somewhere here and just chill out for a moment. That's what we're going to do. I'll find a spot. Don't worry, y'all. I know right where we're going. There's benches everywhere, right? Kind of like this spot, but there's no Christmassy stuff here. Alright, so we'll go up here a little bit then, right? Oh! I didn't see that bump coming, y'all. Yeah. 12:17, that's it. That's not bad. Kind of right where we started off, aren't we? So it's a nice little chill night out here. Not much going on in the city of Shamokin, which is always good. Let our first responders have a break this season. That's what they need to break the rest of the season. Y'all been hit so darn much lately. These third, fourth alarms. It's time to take a break. Let the tragedy stop. Yeah, definitely really quiet down through here. Most cities aren't this quiet ever. People complain about how this city's so horrible. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see what makes it so horrible. Ugh. Right here's a good spot to park for a moment. See how everybody's doing. We'll look up the Christmassy way. How's that? Yeah, the snowstorm coming, what, Friday? Yeah. So do you guys stay at the fire station during stuff like that? Like when you know something like that's coming? It's like a bad storm or something, you know? Do you guys like actually stay there? You walk these streets for 73 years. Hey, they're nice out here. It's peaceful. I mean, if you're looking for trouble, trouble will find you no matter where you go. But if you just out here chilling and vibing like I'm doing and minding my own, and someone wants to say hi, I'll say hi back. But, you know, I don't bother nobody. I just do my thing and keep the peace best I can. It's not bad, you know. I keep thinking the microphone's the camera and I'm trying to avoid hitting it. Sometimes, okay, cool. So I didn't ask if you guys, when I was down there, if you guys had bunk houses or bunk rooms or whatever you guys, whatever the term it is. I can't think straight at the moment. But bunk areas and stuff like that. I know you guys were remodeling the office, painting when I came down to do the video down there. I'm probably going to try to come down and hang out on New Year's, actually. I don't mind rain. You're right. You don't have to shovel rain. I just don't like it when it freezes. It's so interesting because I picked the only spot where there's a security camera right on these poles right here, real big ones, like the OMG cameras. Ralph wants to see snow because he's in Florida. Ralph, I want to be in Florida so I don't see snow. You want to trade? The only thing, Ralph, you come up here during the wintertime, you wouldn't be able to go to the Anthra Plaza. As you see, they don't take care of their stuff there. Danny DeVito. Yeah, yeah. When it first coming down, it's really, I like the sound of it, the ambiance of it, the look of it. It's just like you can't get enough of it stomping through it. Being the first fresh prints in it, you know. Then afterwards, you clean it up, it starts getting dirty, nasty, and yeah, I agree. I have to agree with you, Night Owl. You will visit next year? Okay. Pepsi Man. It was supposed to snow around midnight. It said flurries on my weather app, but then again, it ain't flurrying yet either. So, I don't know. I definitely got to come down to the Philly area one day. I got so many of y'all down there that could show me around and, you know, kind of give me some little guidance in the right way, you know. I don't know why I haven't been down there yet. Been a lot of hectic issues, you know, financially and cars and stuff like that, you know, stuff like that. You know, every time you think you got something set, you know how it is with motor vehicles. I don't even know why I should answer this question, but no, I'm not homeless. Thank you for your concern, though. There are people that are homeless that need some help, but I'm not one of them. Thank you, though. Appreciate your concern. We're in a smoking state of mind. What a cheesy song that was. Coal region of Pennsylvania. We're in the coal region of Pennsylvania, in the city of Shamokin at the moment, to be exact. Once the richest city in the coal region, not so much anymore. Since the 20th century, coal has declined. As in, with declining, companies stop mining. Mines stop working, people stop working. People leave to go find work. Town dies. History in 30 seconds. How do you like that? The temperature out here, the sign behind me says 30, 34 degrees, but I don't know if that's true or not. 32, it says. Yes, I believe that. It is pretty chilly out here. It could be that too, where I'm at. Well, Night Owl said he walked these streets before, so he probably knows the same spot I am. I'll tell you what. Let's see what the bank sign says. The bike's making some noise again. I'll tell you one person I won't be fixing this is Gilly. I got a good one in, and y'all don't know what I mean. This sign, oh wow, it says 1226, 36 degrees. 36 degrees, that sign's saying. How the heck is that? I don't want to ride that close to the bank. Hey, this building was built in 1969. Look at that. 1969. Interesting. Sidewalk was built last year. Sidewalk is awesome. Should be a heated sidewalks. That should be a mandatory thing. Nobody will ever have to shovel snows again. Snow or ice on the sidewalk. Like city sidewalks, like bigger cities, they should have heated sidewalks for that purpose, for safety. Can you imagine that heating bill to do that? I'm sure there's a way it could happen. Yeah. What we got going on in the chat? Yeah, Florida. How dare you have great temperatures this time of year? New York. Merry Christmas from Pennsylvania, from the smoking Pennsylvania, the coal region, all the way up to New York. Merry Christmas. And anyone else I missed, Merry Christmas as well. Well, where am I from or where am I at? That's two different answers right there, my friend. That's always two different answers. Where am I at or where am I from? That makes a big difference actually. One wouldn't think that where I'm at and where I'm from, you wouldn't guess it. All right, that makes no sense. Even how I said it in my head, it makes no sense. Oh man, it's been a long day. Just riding in circles. You already know it's been a long day. We took out the stealth camping bush, but yet they mowed the grass around it though. Butt heads, right? The sidewalk's so mangled. I'm saying there's people out and about at least. That's pretty cool. Oh, what time is it? Not too late. That's cool. It's time for a drink. That's right. Hell raise this here. What's up, Sturdy? Merry Christmas. Good brother. Hell raise. Glad to see some familiar faces popping in again. There's some people yelling. I didn't hear what they were saying. There's a lot of cars up there by the laundromat, though. That's pretty cool. Laundromat stay making business, huh? You see how they put the red things all over the parking meters for the season? Free parking. That's pretty nice of them, right? I guess that means the parking cops are off, right? They don't have any work. Nobody won the Powerball. Jeez. Makes me want to play it myself now. I don't know if I should, though. Exactly where I am in Pennsylvania. Shamokin, Pennsylvania. Northeast. East Central. Something like that. Central Pennsylvania. Yeah. About an hour and an hour 10 minutes from, we'll say, Harrisburg. Yeah, about an hour and 10 from Harrisburg. Yeah. Harrisburg being the capital of Pennsylvania. But yeah, it's a dead city in the coal region of Pennsylvania. Used to be a big, vibrant, popping town. Long, long times ago. See, red light's blinking going down 61. Hope nothing's jumping off tonight. There's really not much to it, you know? It's just a dead city. With some cool looking buildings, though, I give you that. Like, I really like this building right here. Back up a little bit, maybe we'll get that all in one shot here. I really like the old architect around here. Ugh. That's how I got here, actually. I moved to another area, Pennsylvania. That's how I ended up in the coal region. I moved pretty out of the city life, if you ask me, even though I'm considered to be in a city at the moment. I'm actually in Coal Township, but right now I'm riding in the city of Shamokin, which Coal Township surrounds the city of Shamokin, so it's like you're in the city and no matter what. You just might as well say you are, you know? But this isn't a city life compared to what I'm used to for city life. This is freaking awesome up here compared to city life. I could look, I'm riding around at night, no worries. You know what I mean? I mean, there is some, you know, you always keep your guard up no matter what you're up to, you know, in life, you know what I mean? Don't ever let your guard down 100%. But where I'm originally lived, you couldn't be doing what I'm doing right now and get away with it. I already had this bike attempt jacked it 100 times, and in being live streamed, I probably would have been shot at, to be honest with you. You can't do that down where I'm from. I left there for a reason, you know? Not my style of life. I didn't want that for my kid. I wanted to get out of the way. Start, you know, do my thing. Other places and enjoy life. I don't have to worry about stress of dumb stuff happening just because I step outside. I mean, it ain't that darn serious, but you know, it could happen and it used to, but like again, it's all on who you associate yourself with. Who is afraid? He's afraid. Like I said, you can have issues. Don't get me wrong, but it's only if you want them to be issues. Like, you mind your business, keep to yourself, and associate with only good vibing people. You ain't gonna have no problems if you're into the other lifestyle of doing dumb stuff and what you think is cool and being a gangster. Well, then, sorry to hear that. That's what you're gonna get. Yeah, it ain't glamorous, that's for sure. But yeah. I'm gonna turn this up so I can see it down. See the brake cables on the bike for a little bit so I can see what's going on. He's robbing vending machine. Can I go to the rescue fire company? I'd rather not at the moment. I mean, it's only up there and around the corner, but I'd rather not at the moment. Because usually when someone requests me to go somewhere, I kind of avoid doing that because you asked me a couple of times there. It's Christmas. I ain't getting in the drama. Why you want me to go to the rescue fire company? Yeah, right. Anything can happen anywhere. These are the kind of places things like that would jump off. Your quiet towns. There's more behind the scenes than I see. I mean, the real reason is I don't see it's because I'm not associated with it. And, that's just how it goes. And believe it or not, since they encrypted the police department, the scanner feed's so much nicer to listen to. I don't have to hear about all that anymore. I kind of don't like listening to the police scanner. I never really did, so. Yeah, and the malls are dying up too now. Bro, stop rubbing it in that you make cookies. See, you gotta love where you're from. That's what it is. You love where you're from. You take pride where you're from. That's all right. Ralph. Yeah, it's all good. You're allowed to like and love where you're from. I mean, I love where I'm from. I take pride where I'm from. Will I go back and live where I'm from? Probably not. I don't even want to go back to visit. The only reason I go back there is because the family's still there. It's like I moved on. But I would definitely go to other places to live other than the Cole Township area in the Cole region here. I mean, somewhere else in the Cole region, definitely. But I was in Mount Carmel before, and now I'm in Shamokin. Where we're at right now is Shamokin, and then, like I said, I'm in Cole Township where I live. So it's like it's all the same if you ask me. They're all real close to each other. So it's not bad. It's good vibes all around. I think I sat still too long. It's on the roll. Crack on. It gets dark up in these neighborhoods, don't it? Not bad though. You can tell it's an old train station. Now, the wrap house. I still gotta get down there and get a look inside. I know they're doing renovations, so the longer I wait to do it, the better the place is gonna look. So yeah, he's got a long ways to go in there. As far as I know, he's renovating that whole thing. So into something else. Hey Tony, Random Adventure 2.0. Merry Christmas. We were actually just talking about you a little bit ago. We talked about your meetup there again. But yeah, there he is, the man himself. Random Adventure 2.0. What an honor to have you, sir. We're in the city of Shamokin. Not for much longer, though, because we are going to get up out of here. Go somewhere else. I'm just so surprised that everybody's still up at this late hour on. Well, some are late hours, some of us, this is just what we do. But yeah, I'm getting ready to wrap it up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna start heading up and out of here. Out of the city life. I got lots to do in the morning. But I wanted to take a quick look and see what the police department was up to over there. And that's the police department over there. I had to see what was going on over here. And like I said, they were out circling around all over the place. I mean, for a small city, they got so many police cars. It's redonkulous. I don't even know if that's a real word, but that's what I'm going to use on that one. Happy poop, thank you. I like the happy poops, yeah. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up now. I appreciate every single one of you for stopping in. If you would smash that thumbs up for me, help me out, I'd appreciate it. I will see Carson actually. Yeah, I'll see him. I'll let him know. And you'll see him again soon, so you can tell him yourself too as well, Ralph. But until next time, y'all, Merry Christmas. Have a safe one. Rise above, crack on.